For years, India has projected itself as the guardian of Indian Ocean.
In the Indian Ocean, in the early hours of the 4th of March, 180 sailors went to sleep.
More than 80 bodies have recovered, dozens more are missing.
The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II.
Most of them never woke up.
A rising maritime power at the center of one of the world's most critical sea lines. And culturally, India presents itself as a civilization state, guided by ideas like Atithi Devo Bhava, the guest is God. But on 4th March, that image faced a serious test. The Iranian warship IRS Dana, which had recently participated in India's International Fleet Review, was returning home when it was attacked and sunk by a United States Navy submarine.
An American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters.
The strike took place around 19 nautical miles off the coast of Gale, Sri Lanka. 136 personnel were on board and 104 were killed. That's a big number. This happened in the region of Indian Ocean, a region India considers part of its strategic sphere, and yet India remained largely absent from the crisis. So the real question is not what happened to the IRIS Dana. The real question is, if India sees itself as the guardian of Indian Ocean, why didn't it act? India has spent years building the image of responsible maritime power. A country capable of protecting trade routes, securing sea lanes, and maintaining regional stability. But influence is not measured by statements, it is measured by response. And during this crisis, India did not shape the outcome. It did not influence escalation. It did not project visible leadership that exposed a difficult reality. India may be important in Indian Ocean, but importance is not dominance. The Indian Ocean is no longer a quiet regional space. The United States projects force globally. China is expanding its naval reach. Regional states are balancing between larger powers. And India, despite its growing navy, operates with limits. Because in today's Indian Ocean, power does not belong to the nearest country. It belongs to the country that can enforce its will. And that is the difference between influence and control. So why didn't India respond more aggressively? Because India is caught between ambition and caution. It wants a regional influence, but it avoids direct confrontation with United States. It wants a strategic autonomy. But autonomy also means acting carefully during conflicts between larger power. An intervention does not always mean military action. It can mean diplomatic pressure, public positioning, strategic signaling. But even that remained limited. India chose caution over confrontation. India has acted decisively before. In Operation Cactus, it rapidly intervened to stabilize a crisis in its neighborhood. But today, the geopolitical environment is different. The Indian Ocean is now part of a larger competition involving United States, China, and regional powers. That changes the cost of action. The incident is not just about one warship. It is about credibility. India speaks like a leading maritime power, but movements like this reveal the limits of its influence. Because a real regional power is not judged only by geography or naval size. It is judged by its ability to shape events during crisis. And in this case, India remained largely on the sidelines. The Indian Ocean is changing, power is shifting, competition is growing, and India's role is still evolving. The sinking of this warship was not just a military incident, it was a reminder that influence alone is not enough. Because in geopolitics, power is not defined by claims, it is defined by ability to act when the moment demands it.